Hello, I'm Laura. It's Tuesday, April 7th, 2026, and these are today's Heartlines. Our theme for Heartlines this week is breakthrough, and today we are looking at a breakthrough from ignorance to understanding. For centuries, humankind had been looking at the moon, seeing its one face in its different stages of light facing the earth, and had contemplated and considered what the far side must be like. And for the most part, it was seen as a realm of dark mystery and even a dangerous place to go should we ever go there. Well, this idea was broken in October of 1959 when the Soviet spaceship Luna 3 orbited the moon for the first time and took pictures of it. And what we found on the far side of the moon was a crater-filled landscape. Go figure. Now, even more craters were on the far side because the near side had large seas of basalt, ancient volcanoes, from being so close to the Earth's gravity. But on the far side, it was also discovered that, guess what? It also had different stages of light, just like the near side, and grew even brighter in the reflection of the sun. It was Apollo 8, 9 years later, in 1968, that orbited the moon with a manned spacecraft for the first time, 10 times on Christmas Eve to be exact. Apollo 11 in July of 1969 landed on the moon, and man walked on the moon for the first time and for the last time with Apollo 17 in December of 1972. So that was the last time that humankind came near the moon until yesterday, when the Artemis II crew circumvented the moon in an elliptical orbit and examined the far side. Now, their closest pass of the moon was 4,070 miles. So they actually could see the whole moon the whole time. They said it was like holding a basketball at arm's length. And yet they also went beyond Earth's pull more than any other human being had done. 248,655 miles to be exact. And what they saw when they were there was a crescent moon next to a rising crescent Earth. And they also experienced a 53-minute solar eclipse. Now, I was in Montreal when the last total eclipse came across North America, and the total eclipse in Montreal was just over 2 minutes. So 53 minutes of examining the corona of the sun through special lenses must have been absolutely amazing. And it is amazing what we can discover when we are willing to explore the far side of the moon. So what is your far side of the moon? What aspect of yourself or your life or your world have you hesitated to explore for fear of what you might find, or just fear of simple disappointment that you won't find much at all? Well, every time you step into new exploration, you are stepping into a new adventure, and something new will be learned. And often that can even lead to a shift in your perspective on life, a shift that can be an uplift when you have a new look at the people, the things, and the places in your life, and maybe even yourself. So being willing to explore by learning something new is what our message today is all about. And we are going to open ourselves up to that spirit of exploration right now with a moment of silent contemplation. So let's take a deep breath and close our eyes. And hold this enlightening idea in our hearts. I light up my life with new understanding, for I am willing to learn and grow beyond what I already know. I light up my life with new understanding, for I am willing to learn and grow beyond what I already know. And so it is. Commander Reed Wiseman of the Artemis crew discovered a new crater yesterday, and he named it after his wife, who had passed away some time ago. And he did so while holding her in his heart and remembering that she was part of his being who he is now. Jim Lovell did the same thing in Apollo 8 when his wife was still living. He named a mountain on the moon after her. So now we have Mount Marilyn and the Carroll Crater. And it brightens my life to think of such things, to think that new discoveries can be for all of us and can help us all remember the people and the things that have brought us up to here, as well as to learn something new that gives us a new and grander and more grateful perspective on all of it. So thank you for joining me for a new perspective today, and have a wonderful day.